Welcome, everyone, to another fun-filled, exciting episode of Altadena Talks. It is episode 129. I am one of your hosts, Brian Bacchus.
And I
That's
am
Professor
Jamal Smith,
Slipman.
Professor Slipman in the house. My mouth was slipping. I couldn't get my tongue to work. But welcome, episode 129, y'all. 129. We're really
As you
close
know,
to 130.
Courtney. Where did it count?
You see,
Tony
it's Monday.
is on vacation in Greece. She may pop in, she may not. If it was me, I wouldn't. I would be enjoying my vacation. But it'll be like that with me on Thursday and Friday because I'll be in Florida. And when we come in on Thursday, I'll be at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
So you will then find me in the club, bottle full of bub. No, I'm just playing. But
he will be on assignment.
Jamal's going to have to handle it all by himself. And, just so you guys know, it is very difficult to run this show as a one-man band. It's hard. You got to do everything. You got to set up the stuff. You got to put the titles. You got to put the hashtags. You got to put the, the shares up. You got to make sure that when you start, you're over at starting Instagram and Facebook. We do a lot for you to make sure that we give you quality, a great look, good camaraderie, and a lot of information that makes sense, so that you can navigate through this thing called Eaton Fire disaster. And I know that there's been a lot of talk from groups that we're in that are still asking about how come we're not getting any of this money? And I keep saying, can you put that little thing up that we always put up? If you don't watch the show,
I need to.
You'll never know.
Figure out how to keep that up there.
And here's the beautiful thing. We have 128 shows that are in the can that are actually available for you to go see. All you gotta do is go to where you can see them, which is, and I'm gonna pop this up on the screen because I don't like people to be misled from information that they can't find. But right there, I'm going to leave that up there. YouTube.com/@Altadena Talks.
So in case you can't tell, that's a pet peeve. This whole concept, this topic is a pet peeve for B. For anybody that calls us out specifically for receiving money, then we all have a challenge with it. But just in general, when people are making comments about why people aren't receiving money directly and what have you,
they don't know. They don't know you need it. Yeah. You don't go to the events. You don't reach out to nobody. Neighborhood housing, the guy was up at the business expo that you guys don't attend. You don't go anywhere. I'm just going to call it like I see it. If you don't go, you'll never know. If you don't watch the show, you'll never know. So I lost everything and I was a renter. Okay, I didn't have any insurance because the insurance was covered by the homeowner for homeowner only, not renters. I struggled for the first 5 months, all the while paying for this podcast, which was about $1,000 a month with all the stuff that we do for it. So I'm being serious right now. I'm kind of angry that people act like somebody's supposed to go out there and hand them something. You got to go and look for the resources. We made it easy for you to be able to get to these resources. After I finish this rant, Jamal's going to do the announcements that's going to tell you where stuff is. I'm normally the jovial one here, but I read these comments in these groups, and it irritates me that you guys sit behind your keyboards like a keyboard commando. Don't go outside. Don't go to none of the events. You see this vein popping down my forehead right now because I'm really, really perturbed, my father's word, perturbed at the fact that these groups still continue to complain about stuff and don't reach out to the resources. Now, neighborhood housing offers housing. That's what they call. That's why they got the money. But you don't want to reach out to them because you want somebody to walk up to your door, knock on it, and say, oh, we're here to give you $50,000. That's not how it works. We didn't ask for the grant we got. It was given to us based on our service and merit to this community. I love my Altadena town. I love the people in it, all of y'all. I don't care what color you are. I love you all. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't. You know, and just because somebody decided to hand us just like they tried to hand us I don't know what happened over here, but just because they started to hand us some money to run the podcast, the money really isn't for us to give it to anybody. It's for us to keep this podcast going for 2 more years, maybe 3. So I don't really know what to tell you, but we're out here every day giving of our time. I don't know what we got, about 1,000 hours of volunteer time doing this podcast. And that's easy. Each of us. So if you figure 128 podcasts, that's 128 hours. Not to mention the half hour that we go on beforehand to make sure everything is set. Not to mention the half hour we spend afterwards going over what we could have did better. We're always trying to improve to make this show better for you, so that you can get the resources you need and not have to worry about anything. But you're going to always have these people that are going to complain, because that's what they love to do. And now my rent is done. And if I see one more comment on these groups, I'm going to respond to you in a tactful manner, letting you know that just because $100 million was raised, it wasn't raised for 25,000 people to receive money individually, because that's irresponsible. It's raised to give to the entities that are in place. Neighborhood servants, they're out there all the time. My Tribe Rise, out there all the time. Juicy Little's thing. Y'all don't go support her up at Fair Oaksburg on Wednesdays. I don't see none of you there. None of you. And I go there pretty much every other Wednesday. Not one person that I've ever seen walked up to me and said, hey, I know you from it, because you don't watch the podcast, which means you don't know where the resources are. And what makes it so bad, we broadcast to 4 profiles on Facebook, 2 on YouTube, and 2 on Instagram, so there's no possible way. All you have to do is type in hashtag Altadena Talks in Google or Safari, and you will find us. We've brought on builders. We brought on town council. We brought on the Army Corps of Engineers. We brought on the tax assessor. Let me just break down how long it takes for each one of us to do something. You think that the builders that Tony brings on just came on by themselves and she called them up yesterday and said, show up? No. She vets them. She checks their insurances. She checks their complaints. We do this because you guys trust us, and we want you to be able to trust the people we bring on. So that's why we go through the due diligence of vetting them for you. I spend a lot of time I'm not even going to go into what I do, but Jamal spends countless hours researching to find these announcements to bring them to you. I'm angry today. I'm not normally angry, but I'm tired of the naysayers and the people on the sidelines and the finger pointers. Where are you when it comes to volunteering? Where are you when it comes to doing anything outside of your own little circle? It's supposed to be an Altadena community, but you made it Altadena community within your house. You don't go outside. You don't do nothing. Now you're the first one to come behind the keyboard like you got a machine gun ready to go. So I don't know what to say other than we're going to continue to do what we do. Y'all can continue to talk smack, and we will continue to benefit. And hopefully you will too. And I'm going to leave it at that. And I've spent 9 minutes going off because it's impossible. It hurts my heart to read how people feel. This is supposed to be a community that's supposed to have camaraderie. We are a small town. We always have Mariposa Junction, Old Fashioned Day Parade. We have these little things that we do. I mean, shout out to Joey Galloway, who's always done Mariposa Junction and provided Altadena with a fair every first Saturday of the month. from May to September. Nobody shouts him out. Nobody shouts out the people that put together all these events. You guys show up and just be happy that it happened. You don't know the work that goes into doing this stuff. Nobody has to do it. We could be a boring town. I grew up and did promotions since I was 18. I know how to market. I know how to get people out. The problem is you always get those few people that don't want to do anything just so they can be able to say, I didn't know about it. I wasn't invited. This is a town. All are invited. You're invited to go into the store. I met the lady who at the business expo named Adriana, who runs the throwback store that was on the corner of Mariposa and Lake. I always call it the B-52 store because every time I walk by there, I go, Love Shack, baby, because it was like those fashions from that era. And she had a nice store. It burned down. Anybody supporting her? Anybody supporting any of the store owners? Remember, the economic dollar in Altadena is not being transferred in Altadena. It's one and done. Used to be that the dollar would circulate 30, 40 times in Altadena before it left. Now, we don't have an Altadena. So for the people that want to sell, please sell. For the people that want to build back, please build back. But regardless, this community is going to come back because we're different. We're way different than most of these communities out here. So I keep saying I'm done with this rant, and this time I am. But it hurts my heart, my brain and my heart, that people decide that they're going to talk smack all the time. And I'm sick of it. So I'm calling out these people in this group. And I'm not going to say the group right now, but if you guys keep it up, I'm going to let you have it because I'm very transparent and I don't play when it comes to my town. I see some comments coming up there. Go killer. I'm not trying to, y'all know me. I'm a jovial person, and I try to keep it 100. But it's hard, man. It's hard to do stuff for people that aren't appreciating it, man. It's like, how many of you go to any of the things that we have announced? And we've announced over it's 128 episodes. You figure, let's just round it to 100. You figure there's 10 announcements at a time. So that's 100 times 10. That's 1,000. That's 1,000 events that we've announced. Where are you? Where have you shown up? Where? You don't walk up and say, hey, Brian, how you doing? Hey, Jamal. None of that. None of that. All it is I want to complain. I'm over here. People getting money. Over here doing this. Just leave the town if you ain't satisfied with what's going on. Just goodbye. Goodbye. We don't need you. I don't care if you've been here 2 years or 200. Goodbye. All right, I'm done. I'm pissed off, man. It's like you do something for a little kid and they go, that's all I get? Like, give me it back then if you don't know that's all you want. I ain't got time to be worried about what you need. You didn't get enough. Oh, wait, before we go. I had to fight with FEMA. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, too. I had to fight with FEMA. They gave me $770. After all the stuff I sent in, now I'm going to give y'all a hint. You really got to keep appealing. So I'm going to be transparent. I appealed. They gave me $12,000 2 months later. I appealed again. They gave me $1,400 the next week. I appealed again. They gave me $12,000 last week. I'm up to $25,000. I appealed again. Don't give up. If you want to know how the process works, hit me offline. I'll be more than happy to share with you the whole record of events. I really want to pull it up here and show it to them right now because I know a lot of people. I'm trying so hard.
Do what you got to do, man.
I'm trying so hard not to curse right now, man. It's just hard. It's just
You're a better man than I.
It's
that's
hard.
on the show all the time.
Oh,
and I'm not mad.
But right. But at the same time,
I just like cussing.
I do too, but I got such a potty mouth that my own girl be like, I can't listen to you. I gotta go. But just so I can show you transparency, because I love being transparent. So I'm gonna tell you like this. Not only am I transparent, but I'm very blunt and will tell you about yourself if you're doing something messed up. And the only person that can check me, 3 people: God, my father, and Jamal. And he checks me all the time about certain things. So I've been dialing it back thanks to my mentor. Where is it? Over here.
We check each other. Come on now.
You don't have much checking. You kind of keep the good, clean, and wholesome status. But I'm gonna log in because I'm gonna shut y'all up right now. Everybody's always complaining, we can't get this, and we ain't trying about it, and why we ain't getting this, and the sun ain't right.
Well, while he's finding that, let me suggest and ask for those who do regularly watch, and even the new folks who have just started watching, please share, because the one thing that I do know is the reason for some of these people to make these comments in particular is because they don't know about what we do. And that could be because they just don't go out and about and talk to people like Brian was saying. But for those that do like the show and find that there's value, share with others, right? Just do that. Maybe we can get 1 or 2 more people, each day or each week, and get a few more. And like that old Prel commercial, you tell 2 friends, they tell 2 friends, and so on, and so on, and so on, right? So please do that. In particular, YouTube, because all our stuff resides in YouTube. So share everything, especially when we're live. But if people want to see the recordings, just like B had put up before, go to, where is it? It's down here at the bottom. Well,
are you talking about the banner?
The YouTube one.
Yeah, I had it. Where it is.
All right, there we go. It's in different yeah. So yeah, send them there so that we can reduce the level of, let's just say, ignorance. Call it what it is. Ignorance is not derogatory. But listen, it's not derogatory. It's just people don't know. Some people just don't know. But anyway, did you find what you wanted to share?
Even the people that do know.
But I'm talking about the ones who don't.
They don't even share.
I'm talking about the ones who don't.
Okay, so I'm going to show you my FEMA history because you guys don't pay attention. You don't pay attention to stuff. You think, one and done. Oh, they denied me. Now I'm going to go sit in the corner and sulk.
Yeah, a lot of people think that, if they get denied, they don't realize that they have the option of following up and, like you said, appealing. So this is going to be helpful. It might be the first time folks have heard it. So this is good.
It'll be the first time they've seen it. I know that much.
There you go. Look at that. Okay. Bringing all kind of info y'all's way.
All right, so I'm going to make this full screen so that nobody can complain about they can't see it or it's not visible. Okay. So this is my account for FEMA, right? As you can see, they approved me for transitional sheltering from January 8th and then killed it on February 14th, even though I was supposed to get it for the whole year, right? Now, mind you, I was in my car for a while. The next steps is, this is the application received. So I put mine in January. They confirm my identity. They confirm my occupancy. They did an inspection. They saw the place was burned down. And then they start this. So I'm going to start from the bottom and show you the application completed. Then the first time they sent me $770. That was on February 13th. I appealed. Then they denied my personal property. I appealed. Then the next time they sent me $8,927 for personal property and another $3,800 for housing. Now, mind you, $3,800 pays for 3 months. It's already, when I got this, it was April 28th. That was 3 months past that I got the money later, right? So then I appealed again, and they added another $1,400. So then I appealed again, and they sent me $12,000. I appealed again because the maximum you can get is 43,600. Keep appealing, people. Keep doing this, because if you don't, you're not going to get it. FEMA is a big, giant entity. After they left here, they had to go deal with the floods, the fires in South Carolina, North Carolina, all the disasters that go on in the United States. Most of these people are contractors, so you might get transferred to 2 or 3 people. But here's the beautiful thing. At the very top of this is correspondence tab. A lot of you guys probably don't even know about it. But here is where they tell you everything that they made decisions about. So it started when I first put my application in January 24th. Then it gave me this sheet. Then it gave me the application cover sheet to send stuff in if I didn't have any internet. But I do, so I didn't need to worry about that. Then they wanted me to send in their my ID information. So I'm going to click on some of these so you can actually see them. Just a second, wait for it to download.
You might
so
have to share it. Yeah,
this is the letter that they go, we need to get your social security card, this, that, and the other. And I sent it. So I don't want to hear any excuses about why you couldn't get something, because you're not trying hard enough, really, to be honest. I'm just showing you the results. If you want to find out more about how the appeal process works, maybe we'll dedicate a show to that. But I'm living proof that I didn't get any money. I wasn't covered under the homeowner's insurance. I had to fight for what I got. And I lost over $50,000 worth of drone equipment, camera equipment, server equipment, laptops, computers, and other things you can't even put a value on, like my $4,000 massage chair because I work so much and need a massage when I need a massage. My inversion table that I hang upside down to keep my health well. My bike that cost me $1,500 because I needed a bike that would accommodate me weighing 230. So I don't want to hear no more excuses out of anybody about anything, because if you're not trying, you're just dying. Hey. If you're not trying to find the information, I don't know what to tell you. I spent 22 minutes ranting, showing you how this works. I might need to go have a drink after this, and it's too dang early. Exactly. There you go. Message.
Hey, one thing to keep in mind is if they keep going, they're not your responsibility, bro.
No, not at all. But you know, I love, you know me, Jamal. I love helping folks. I love seeing you get to the point where you can now be independent of certain situations and not crying about, oh my God, I'm not getting these nonprofits are getting this. These nonprofits are getting that. Well, guess what? These nonprofits are where you're supposed to be going to sign up. Red Cross got money. They giving out money. But you know what happened? Fraud. Everybody coming up there with fraudulent documents trying to take advantage. What can you do? Just persevere. So that's all I got to say. Sure. And another thing. No, man, I get tired of reading these
you sure?
These comments, man. And so far I've ran it so much that I didn't even do my job of going to share. So what now?
That's why I don't read them comments. So I let B and Tony go at it with these folks. It's a very valid point, though, for those who are literally not making an effort to figure out what to do to get the assistance that they need. I mean, it's kind of like, come on, guys, just save your breath, or
get out there and do something. Yeah,
make an effort.
We're bringing you. It's like you guys are the horses, and we're leading you to the water. But you refuse to drink because I didn't hold a cup up to your mouth for you to sip it.
Well, and again, not everybody's going to be aware of us, right? But they still need to make an effort to figure some stuff out on their own. So we're going to keep doing what we do. And that's the bottom line.
Oh, that's nonstop. And guess what? Everybody that has something to do with anything sees our efforts, and that's why we're getting grants. That's why we're getting recognition. We didn't do this for that. We did this because our house is burned down, and everybody else's house is burned down.
Yep.
And so, instead of nitpicking what ain't going where were you up at Loma Alta volunteering to plant trees? But you were the one that was talking about it's too toxic to be bringing the park back right now. These kids need somewhere to go. It's summer. You didn't think about that because you're probably over 70 talking smack behind your keyboard going, because that's all I see. I look at the age bracket you guys are in.
What is it that they did again?
I don't know what's going on. I'm going to talk to my other Karen next door to find out what's going on. Karen, what do you do? I don't know, Karen. Maybe we should volunteer. I ain't doing none of that. I expect stuff to be handed to me.
My bad. I didn't realize I opened up that can of worms. I should have known.
What these people be doing, and I just don't like to see it, man. I'm tired of calling it like I see it. I don't like seeing it that way. It's irritating. Okay, now I'm going to do my job of sharing this to everybody, including the group, so now they can.
And with that, I'm going to do the announcements, which shares the information that hopefully is very helpful to everyone.
You should see you should see the picture it caught me on as I'm sharing this to the other one. It's looking like this.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I can't see it. Wait, where is it?
No, it's not that. It's on the shared. Just go ahead. Just go ahead.
All right.
I'll show it to you later. I feel embarrassed.
Oh, gosh. All right, everybody. So we have the Altadena Community Center, which is the survivor support location. I got a new flyer this time. It says we're here for you. So it's FEMA, SBA, DCBA, Treasurer and Tax Collector, and the Assessor's Office. They're available Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. to get your questions answered. This is for before you're ready to get your house rebuilt, because we know a lot of people are still at that early stage and, trying to get through those initial, phases of trying to deal with the situation. Now, this slide actually has a little bit additional information. So if you have a question, you can reach out to 626-398-6174. And you can also go to their webpage for a complete list of support services available. It's DC, that's D as in David, C as in cat, B as in boy, a.lacounty.gov/Altadena-center, or you can scan the QR code below.
Okay, before you go off this slide. Now, you see right after I did my rant, we just shot you where you can go. Now, there's going to be some Karens out there talking about, where do I go to get the SBA and the FEMA? I don't know. Right there. Right there. It's right there. Did I mention that it was right there?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Could you screenshot the thing when you see it so you can have it go, I saw it, but I don't. Due diligence. Help us out. Help us help you. And if you care to donate to our GoFundMe, that's our name, our GoFundMe, AltadenaTalks.org/help us help you.
And a shout out to Drizana, Brandon, Marcus, and Steve for joining us on the different platforms. We appreciate you guys. Definitely.
And don't forget our good friend JoJo. She also came.
Is she on there?
I didn't get to copy it over yet. So
shout out to JoJo and
because we do a lot behind these scenes. We copy the links over so that you can see that people actually came on. So
yep. And Stogie Man too. That's pretty cool of him.
Bam. There's JoJo, Solar with JoJo. She was just on the show last week. So if you didn't get to see it, just go back and look.
That's right.
If you have any questions about solar, we had a whole episode. Thank you.
We also have the LA County One Stop Permit Center.
Here's another one for you guys that don't know where to go to get permits for your stuff. There you go. Go ahead.
Is at 464 West Woodbury Road, Suite 210. They have walk-in hours Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30. However, if you'd like to schedule an actual appointment as an individual or a small group, there you can do so on Wednesdays and Fridays from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Saturdays 8 a.m. to noon. You can also set up a specific appointment with Southern California Edison. Those are available Mondays and Wednesdays from 8 a.m. to noon. Now, to schedule the appointment, you want to go to the website recovery.lacountY.gov/rebuilding/1-stop-permit-centers. And there's a link for you to click to book the appointment. And then again, if you're not aware, LA County is actually waiving or refunding permit fees for homeowners rebuilding after the fires. So basically, it's a refund if you've already paid your fees, and it will be waived if you have not yet paid your fees. Now, to qualify, you must demonstrate that you both owned and lived in your property prior to January 7th. Now, which projects are eligible? So it's there to replace a single-family home destroyed by the fires. It does include accessory structures such as garages, ADUs, pools, etc. It's also available for standalone ADUs for temporary occupancy during rebuilding. However, commercial, rental, multifamily, or temporary housing projects and properties that are not damaged by the fires are not eligible. Okay.
And for those of you that are hard of reading, just make the screen bigger. That's it.
Yeah, that part. Yeah. Now, to apply for either the waiver or the refund, you have to fill out a request for fire rebuild waiver or refund form. And you can scan the QR code here, or you can go to recover.lacounty.gov/fee-waivers-and-refunds to get it. Now, once you get this, you want to print it, fill it out, and then you need to submit either via email to recovery@planning.lacounty.gov, or you can walk the document in. The cool thing is one form covers all departments, and there's no need to submit multiple times or to multiple agencies. Now here's another one. The Calasis Mortgage Fund. This is what B was mentioning a little earlier. If you were displaced from your home by the fires, you get relief from your mortgage payments. Potentially, if you qualify, you get 3 months of mortgage payments up to a maximum of $20,000. These funds never have to be repaid, and it is free to apply. The grants, if you get it, go directly to your mortgage servicer, so you don't even touch the money. And the grants are going to be awarded to eligible applicants as long as funds are available. And as far as we know, there are still funds that are available. So to apply, you want to go directly to calisismortgagefund.org. Or if you want to have some questions, you can call 800-501-0019 Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And just so you know, for eligibility, your primary residence must have been destroyed or considered uninhabitable due to qualifying disaster from the 1st of January 2023 to the 8th of January 2025. So you would qualify obviously for the Eden fire. And then it must be owned and occupied. It must be an owned and occupied home with up to 4 units on the property. And you must meet the income limits combined of $140,700. There's more information at the website as well. And just be prepared to provide several documents such as mortgage statements, utility bills, homeowners insurance or FEMA claim, and proof of income, as well as bank statements. Now, if you would like actually in-person assistance with the Calasis Mortgage Fund, you can actually go to the Altadena Community Center, again located at 730 East Altadena Drive, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And this service is provided by Neighborhood Housing Service.
Okay, so let's stop on this. You see Neighborhood Housing Service. They was also at the expo on Saturday. In-person application help. So if you're going to sit at home and complain instead of going to the place, like I said before about the horse leading the horse to water, we're not coming to you. We putting there's places that are you can go to that's permanent, so you don't have to worry about not being able to take advantage. That's it.
Thank you.
There's going to be a lot of interruptions today because I'm really upset.
It's okay. It is okay. And then our friends at Union Station Homeless Service, they actually have emergency relief funds as well. Their type of assistance is for one-time financial assistance, like for security deposit, rental payment, essential furnishings or rental arrears, etc. It could also be used potentially for motel vouchers or for rental assistance for households that need more than 1 month of assistance while recovering from the devastation of the fire. Now, the funding is kind of dependent on the amount and duration of assistance a household receives is going to be based on their needs and funding availability, and income will still be taken in consideration when determining the amount and duration of assistance a household can receive. Now, to get to the intake form, you would go to the website USHS, so that's U S as in Sam, H S as in Sam.org /E as in Eric, F as in Frank, HAP as in Paul. And I found this one. We've talked many a times about the mental stress that everyone is going through.
What's that number? I need that. I need that. I'm going through mental anguish right now.
And we've actually had mental professionals come on to discuss this, but I found this. So Disaster Distress Helpline, the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration Disaster Distress Helpline is a 24/7 confidential crisis support service that provides immediate emotional support to people experiencing distress from natural or human-caused disasters across USA. So this obviously is something that you guys can utilize if you need it. B said he needs the number, and it's 800-985-5990. And I know he's not the only one. Many people, there's what they say, 100,000, 200,000 people were displaced. And between the couple fires, this is a heck of a stressful situation. I know, talking to many folks, some of my family, that, they still can't even sleep. So utilize this if you need it. It's here for you. Now we have the Altadena Forward Thrivers Scholarship. It's a new opportunity made possible through Dena Forward Alliance and Altadena Talks, and our shared commitment to uplift students and families impacted by the Eaton fire. It's a micro scholarship. It's open to Altadena-based high school seniors, college students, or vocational trainees who attend local schools or are pursuing further education or career training. The scholarships are going to range from $500 to $1,000, and it's supporting school supplies, tuition, tech needs, or other essentials. The deadline for the nominations is today, July 14th, and you would go to altadenatalks.org /Dena Forward Scholarship to actually nominate someone.
Or make it easy for you.
Yeah, that part. All right. Now, something that Brian had alluded to as well, in terms of supporting businesses. This is a slide that is actually, it was talked about by Catherine Barger on the Altadena community meeting last week. And it's basically, I'll just read it. The wildfires have struck LA County in January 2025, devastated thousands of homes and businesses. While many were destroyed, hundreds of local shops, restaurants, and service providers are still standing, but having encountered a significant decrease in revenue. So your support is needed. So go ahead and go to these spots. Come back into town. I know everybody's dispersed all over the place because you lost your homes. But when you have an opportunity to come on back and patronize some of these establishments that are still there. And if you want to learn more and or pledge your support, you can go to shoplocal.la or you can scan the QR code. So the Laundry Truck LA has a nice mobile service in several locations locally. So on Tuesdays, they're at the Pasadena Sierra Madre YMCA. It's 611 East Sierra Madre Boulevard in Sierra Madre. The drop off for that location is from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Then they're available on Wednesdays at Altadena Adventist Church at 2609 North Lincoln Avenue. Then on Wednesdays, also, they're at First AME Church, 1700 North Raymond Avenue in Pasadena. Saturdays at South Pasadena San Marino YMCA, and that's at 1605 Garfield Avenue in South Pass. And then Sundays at First AME Church again, 1700 North Raymond Avenue. Now, those last four I read, the drop-off hours are 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And basically, you go ahead and drop off your dirty laundry, and you go ahead and they'll wash it, dry it, and fold it in a couple of hours. So it's a really nice service for those who need it. And then the LA Fire Justice group actually has a 4-part workshop series designed to provide a roadmap and answers to your questions about the rebuilding process. The first in the series was last Tuesday, where they discussed where to begin. The next one will be tomorrow, where you can talk about architecture and planning. Then the following will be the next Tuesday on the 22nd of July, where they'll discuss budgeting, permitting, and inspection. And the last of the 4-part series will be on the 29th of July, where you can talk about your rebuild game. Now, this is actually going to be located at the LA Fire Justice Office at 221 East Walnut Street, Suite 100 in Pasadena. And the opening remarks are going to begin at 6:30. Guest speakers at 6:45, Q&A at 7:30, and there will be refreshments provided. Okay, I got to do the thing that I do with this because I can't see it. It's too small. Sorry.
The hub.
I got to bring it on my other screen.
What's all the hubbub, bub?
I know. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go.
That's all right. We got clear vision ahead.
All right, so clear vision ahead, free eye exams and glasses for those impacted by the wildfires. So you get free vision screenings, free on-site refraction or eye exams, free prescription eyeglasses, and referrals to an eye care specialist if needed. This is going to be located at the Hub, which is at Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Plaza, Suite 224 through 226. The address is 3650 West Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in LA. Now, the Hub is going to be open from 12 to 4 on these 4 dates. The first is the 16th, which is Wednesday of this week. The next is going to be the 23rd, which is the following Wednesday. Then the 13th of August, and then the 20th of August. So to make an appointment, you can actually go to bit.ly/clear vision ahead, or you can scan the QR code. But want to make sure that you know that to qualify, families must show that they are still directly and significantly impacted by the wildfires, and proof of long-term fire impact is required. All adults must register individually while in person at the Hub. For dependents, proof of relationship is required, such as a photo of a birth certificate or insurance card, etc. And if you have any questions about your eligibility or what documents qualify for verification, please don't hesitate to email them at help@itsbiggerthanusla.org. All right, and again, we have the lunch at the library where they're providing free healthy meals for children ages 0 to 18. For the Jefferson and Villa Park branch, this is going on Monday through Friday until August 15th. and that's going to be from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Now at the main library in Altadena, it's only going to be going through till August 1st, and then those lunches are from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So you got 3 locations you can go to locally. And then we have Concerts in the Park, the 28th annual concert series. Okay, you're not going to sing it? Okay, cool. It's presented. I'm just trying to.
Concerts in the park, waiting for you. I don't even
These events are presented by the Rotary Club of Altadena in cooperation with LA County Parks and Rec. All these concerts are free and start at 7 p.m. The last one was well attended. I saw somebody went live from the event, and it was pretty packed. So it's actually cool. It's located in Loma Alta Park. For those who don't know, it's 3330 North Lincoln Avenue. This past weekend, it was the Walking Phoenixes. This coming up Saturday is Sergeant Pepper. Then on the 26th of July is Fat Cat Swinger. August 2nd, Mariachi Divas. And August 9th is Upstream. So definitely check it out if you want to have a nice relaxing time on a Saturday evening. And then we also have the 626 Families Fun Fest. So rise together. It's a day of community and restoration. They're going to rejoice and be glad in it. It's going to be at John Muir High School. And Saturday. I knew the date. I just couldn't remember where it was. It's actually this hours. It's Saturday, July 19th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And John Muir High School is located at 1905 Lincoln Avenue in Pasadena. And you can scan the QR code to RSVP. There'll be food, vendors, and live music at this event. And the last one we went to at Muir was very well put together, as well as very well attended. So hopefully it's going to be a similar outcome. So definitely check that one out. It should be fun. A few more slides, guys. There's a Rebuild and Rise job fair. That's this Saturday as well from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it's located at 3700 East Sierra Madre Boulevard in Pasadena. It's a Rebuild and Rise job fair and recovery pop-up. So it says, join us for the first ever Hire a Survivor job fair, created exclusively for families impacted by the January fires. So enjoy a free lunch, family-friendly activities and games, live music, and even the chance to get hired on the spot. This day is dedicated to you, an opportunity to kickstart your recovery, meet with case managers, explore resources, connect with local employers, and spend meaningful time with your community. This is actually a really good event. I'm not sure how many people are impacted by their work was impacted, but if you know anybody, definitely share this with them. And then we've mentioned this before. Every Saturday for the remainder of July from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., you can go up to the Altadena Community Garden and help rebuild it. They're actually introducing what is called Myco Remediation Volunteer Day. But what they're doing is they're putting mushroom poop, as Tony calls it, into the soil. And what it does is it draws out the toxins in a natural way, and it actually it takes away the toxicity and helps the soil get stronger again. Now, masks are mandatory, and other PPE will be also available, and they will be providing lunch and water to the volunteers.
Okay, don't go back to that one. I just talked about this earlier. So those naysayers in these groups that I share this stuff to, this is your time to shine. Every Saturday through the end of July, which is only 2 more Saturdays, you can come up there and help out. Even if you just show up and do nothing, at least you came and support. Go sit in the park and enjoy it while you watch other people do the work. That's helping too. I'm not even joking. I'm sorry. People, they love to see that. They want people to see their efforts. And it's a good way to prove that you were at someplace. In fact, while you're there, take some pictures and post them in the group. Put something positive in there for once instead of all the negative Nancy stuff y'all put. I'm done.
Okay. So together we rise.
Sick of it.
I can't really tell. I'm surprised to hear that. So, so join Together We Rise. It's a free community resource and relief event dedicated to the supporting families affected by wildfires and those facing hardship. It's hosted by She Is Hope LA and She Is Hope Realty, and in partnership with nonprofits and businesses who care. This event unites compassion and practical aid under one roof. It is this Saturday. It's at Victory Park, section NW1. And if you don't know the address, it's 896 North Altadena Drive in Pasadena. It's going on from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And you can scan the QR code to RSVP. Reserving the spot selected. It says reserve your spot today. Select the free general admission ticket. The RSVP helps them plan appropriately so every guest receives what's needed. We've mentioned this a couple times before when it came to events and RSVPing for free events. The whole purpose is to make sure that all the things they want to give away and share with you, they want to make sure they have enough. So that's why you want to scan and RSVP. Now, some of the things they're giving away are brand new clothes, grab and go bags of clothing for men, women, children, babies, personal hygiene products, beauty items, kindness kits, donations from Walkser, Target, and Mirror Beauty, mask, glove, goggles, and helmets, and baby essentials. So definitely check that out. This should be a nice event.
Now, go back to that one. You see all this stuff they're giving away, but y'all will complain that you don't know where to go. You know, your kids need stuff, but you're going to complain that nobody's bringing it to your doorstep. Number one, do you have a doorstep? First of all.
Good.
Number two, if you don't register, that's the key word here. Go register, because if they only get 50 people registered, but 200 people show up and they run out of stuff because they only brought that much,
not their fault.
Think about it. The trade-off is giving your information for the goods. Information for goods. Sort of like how Facebook works. We let you use the platform. You let us use your pictures. That's how it works. Unless you want to pay, then they won't be using your stuff. Then you want to complain about that. So, is that the last slide?
That was the last slide. Although, I have one more thing to bring up, which is...
Can you bring up the florist, the pampered florist?
Oh.
First, yeah, before you do that.
Do that.
So yesterday I dropped the ball on appearing, and the lady did ask me, and I'm very upset at myself because I had so much to do that I didn't get to go to her grand opening, but it was at 2 p.m. yesterday, right there on New York Drive and Lake. She is Black owned. She has a flower shop. She shut it down for a long time, but it is now open. And the owners finally got the smoke damage out and stuff like that. So please go support this very nice lady.
It's the Pampered Lady Florist. Mm-hmm. Some of you may have used her before. It is at why do I keep
1920 North Lake, right there.
There it is. Yeah.
In, that little shopping center right there. There's a beauty supply and two barber shops.
Yep, Altadena and New York Drive, the northeast corner.
Lake and New York Drive.
What'd I say? Altadena. Oh, I'm sorry, Lake and New York Drive.
So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that she got announced, and I'm apologizing for not being able to be there.
Likewise.
Okay, so now we can get to the real nitty gritty. Okay, this is the moment you all been waiting for. I've already announced that I was going to give away 5 tickets to this. We have given away 4.
Yep.
So the next person, hold on, the next person that types in SP ESPY into the comments will get the last ticket. Now, if you don't do it, don't call me later talking about, I forgot how to spell ESPY. It's right there on the screen.
In case you didn't know, he doesn't like that. Okay, so don't.
Drazana's got the last ticket.
There it is.
So that's tomorrow night. We are going to be going live from there. We're going to be doing the red carpet. So I'll be standing in front of you with the mic in my hand, asking you questions on different things about why you're here. Are you here to support who? Give me shout out their names if they lost their home in the fire. Remember, this is a bit to benefit Altadena. Again, I've been announcing this for 4 days. Again, for the naysayers that's in the groups that didn't pay attention, this is what happens to you. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, you're not going to get what you're supposed to get. So thank you. Now we got our 5, and we will be seeing you there that night. It's going to be a nice event. I'm going to be walking around getting in people's faces later after the red carpet, filming you. We're going to show that the whole day next day.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Like candid shots, and you can
exactly
shout out people.
Catching you doing stuff like this. I don't believe in clean shots. I like to get the ones that just people hate. So don't come around me if you don't want your picture taken like. Because that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm going to show you. So there you go. All right, I finally finished sharing to 60 people and 35 groups. So that normally takes however long Jamal does with the announcements. Sometimes I hate when he only has 4 announcements because I'm still going, I'm trying to do it.
And I've never had just 4, but sometimes there are less.
Yeah, you never had just 4. You usually had like about 6 or 7.
Yeah, but just so you guys know, for this event tomorrow, it's the Sunset Room. For those who obviously got the tickets, that won the tickets that we're gonna get for you. But anybody else who wants to participate and go and attend, the Sunset Room is at 1439 North Ivar Avenue in LA. So you can definitely check that out. And if you want table reservations or bottle service, you can contact Sean Swoops at 323-864-7878. Or you can email at seanswoops@gmail.com.
As you know, Sean Swoops is one of the members of TG3 that has been doing majority of the functions that I've actually gone through for the last 6 or 7 years. He is a very good and eloquent party thrower. He doesn't throw garbage. I'm actually trying to look for the flyer that they put up so that I can put it up here so that you can actually see it. And here it is right here. And so let me pause this so I can share it real quick. As you remember, Mondays is mainly for announcements and recaps on what we've done the previous weekend.
Morning, Kurt. Good to see you, man.
Let me know if you could hear this.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause this so you can see what it says, and I'll actually read it. It's gonna be real quick. The pre-ESPY celebration is more than just a party. It's purpose-driven gathering of athletes, entertainers, and change makers coming together to spark healing and hope for a community in crisis. Hosted by prominent figures from the sports and entertainment world, this exclusive invitation-only event harnesses star power and cultural influence to raise vital funds for the victims of the Eaton Fire in Altadena, California. Set against the backdrop of ESPY's week, we are turning the spotlight towards a cause that truly matters, supporting real people in the face of real loss. This is not just about giving, it's about showing up for a historic Black community nearly erased by fire, showing up for families who lost everything, showing up for the legacy of a place rich in culture, music, resilience, and love. And don't forget how many athletes have come from our town.
whole
actors.
lot of them.
A whole bunch of them. Derek Luke, who stars in Friday Night Lights, and Antoine Fisher lived in Altadena. Homeboy from 24, that was the president. I know him more from Major League when he was Pedro Serrano.
Oh, right.
Hats for bats.
Can't remember his name.
I see him and Zach Chicken all the time. There's a lot of celebrities that live in Altadena that lost their homes.
Yeah.
So, and let me finish this real quick. Let me see if any other information is there. That's the football player that's hosting it, Ray McLeod from the Atlanta Falcons. Live music performance by Grammy Award winner Will Gittins. And Clinch Entertainment is actually doing this along with Trey Image and Becker Law Group. As you know, I had no affiliation with this, but I joined Becker Law Group to file my grievance claim against Eaton
SE,
Southern
California Edison.
Exactly. Yeah. Appetizers will be provided by Chef Nikita. Right there. The event starts at 8. Red carpet starts at 7. Make sure you get there by like 6:30 so that you can stand in line for red carpet. I want everyone that comes to be on the red carpet so I can interview you and take your pictures and all of that.
So does everybody have to wear black? Is it a black tie event, or how should they be G'd up? Any way they want?
I didn't see anything saying you had to be dressed a certain way.
Okay.
But dress nice.
Yeah.
Dress like you would want somebody to talk to you about some business. So. Don't come like Glorilla or Sexy Red. Just don't do it.
Come on. No. Come on, son.
No Sexy Red. No, none of that. No hands on your knees. No, none of that. Just come there. Just grown folks.
Wow.
So come get your grub on, mingle, meet some new people, take some pictures, send them to us. If you do go and take the pictures, we'd love to make a collage to post on the show for the next day. So there you go. That's all I gotta say about that.
You sure? Well, then I definitely want to share talk about our show tomorrow. We have the special guest, Drizana Hoyard, real estate agent and just extraordinaire. She got a lot of knowledge. I'm actually, Drizana, if you're still on, I'm going to give you a call a little bit later. Just want to chit chat with you a bit so we can discuss how we're going to do the interview tomorrow and how it's going to go. But tomorrow at 10 a.m., we're going to have Drizana on, and it's going to be a very, very informative show. So please join us for this event. And then we're also going to have another guest that will damn, I don't have that picture. Do I have the picture? You would think I'd be prepared. Sorry about that, folks.
Be prepared. Okay, so hey, Kirk, I didn't even see you pop on. I heard him say it, but I didn't see them. We have Pam joined. We got Kirk. And Drizana was the one that won the last ticket because she put in SB. So she said, hey, I won. We got our homegirl Confident Cats in the house. You know who that is, right?
Do I?
Kay Butler. Kay, well, ain't Butler.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't Butler.
So Kat.
My bad.
So, Kat, I saw your niece at the event that we went to on Saturday, Yolanda. It's always good to see her. Hadn't seen her for a minute. So she was out there doing her darn thing too. So we appreciate your support.
We appreciate everyone that watches.
And, we had Jamal Weathers showed up as well.
Right. I didn't get to show that. I should show that right now. That would actually be, because he shocked me. I was going live and he just walked up.
Right. I looked over and was like, is that Jamal?
Yeah.
I was like, let me go.
But one thing I got to tell you about Jamal, he don't like nothing I'm about to say because he don't like to have no attention brought to him. It's all about doing what you do for the community. So,
right.
Or maybe it is.
All right, cool. So now I'm doing this.
Okay. So I'm going to share this real quick. Oh, that's what that button is. Leave studio. They got a button now.
Yeah,
it threw me off. I kept wanting to go, I'm going to push that button. But then I didn't know what it was. The computer ages. That song was prophetic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. Share. All right, so this is my ugly mug over at the event on Saturday that we were a part of. Why can't I keep doing it? Oh, stop screen.
Oh. You were probably sharing that other.
Yeah, that's what happened. I didn't see the tab. Okay, here we go.
Thank you, Jazana. I'll call you at that time or in between those hours.
All right, so we're going to show a little snippet of a live that we did on Saturday. Can you hear it? We are now getting ready to go over here. And what's up, Jamal, brother? I didn't even get a chance to finish. Look who I'm live right now. Live? Look who is in town. Mr. Weathers right here. So we up here as the people should.
Showing support.
Exactly.
I gotta get you on the show. Come on, anytime. Say less.
So yeah, he's out here doing what we doing, making sure we supporting.
It's more about the community that we're losing.
Right.
It's not about just the structures. We're all connected in this universe through a cosmic web. And if you understand the cosmic web of Altadena and Pasadena, it's bigger than just losing the structures.
Yeah.
We're losing generations of
wealth,
community, camaraderie,
legacy. Because ain't nothing like this town. If you from here, you know everybody's. I say family, everybody was family. Even if you were just friends, you still family. Because remember, I used to go over this lady house for the wet dress and this lady house for the peach cobbler. You know, that was me. I go over everybody's house.
You was talking about that wet dressing, boy.
Yeah, because dry dressing it don't taste good. You gotta have some moisture to it. Okay, so this lady right here is
had a little bit of technical difficulty there. It says slow connection, so I'm gonna try to connect.
I'm not gonna show you all of it, but if you want to see it, go to my page. It's live. But yeah, we out there every time.
And we met a whole lot of people. And again, it's kind of enlightening. We do 130 where at the time we had done our 128th episode, and we kind of, because we get the positive following, we hoped that more people were aware of what we're doing, but unfortunately almost everybody who came up, at least that I talked to, they're like, we never heard of Altadena Talks, right? So how do we find you? So hopefully some of those folks were able to tune in and check us out. But a couple of them did. They're like, no, we watch you all the time. We've been doing it for a while. We recognize you, in particular B, with his signature hairstyle and his crazy antics. So
it's called just wake up and don't comb it.
That's what I do too.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
Yeah.
It just does its own thing. I let the wind blow and roll the windows down and it styles it for me.
Word.
Put a little bit of emollients in it, like sulfur 8.
I get it. Yeah, me too. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is actually a toupee, y'all. I'm just trying to see how long it's gonna last. I take it off every night and wash it and hang it up over the shower rod.
That would be insane. Although I know,
Steve Harvey used to do it.
I know some people who do that. So that's
Steve Harvey. That's why he just said he washed it too many times. It didn't come back to his original luster. So now
that's hilarious.
He just wears.
What they say? He had a hair unit. Is that what
Yeah,
they call
well,
it?
you know, 50 Cent. No, Cat Williams talked about that.
Yeah, that was comedy, straight comedy. But
But
yeah, so that's what we did. That was a. I want to give a shout out to the Altadena Chamber of Commerce and Operation Hope for putting that
oh,
event together.
and we didn't announce that we actually got a 25. Oh, y'all gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be mad. I'm sorry. But we did get a $25,000 grant from Operation Hope. And so did everybody else who joined the expo. Which means that if you had a business and you didn't go up there and sign up with the Chamber of Commerce, first of all, the Chamber of Commerce is giving 2 years for free if you're an individual that's in Altadena. Just need a proof of your address. But the problem is, y'all want to get on your keyboards and go commando on, why they didn't come and tell me where the thing was?
Come on,
I don't know what's going on.
let's just.
I mean, we got Kirk
get the
tuning
word
in,
out.
and he in Alabama. So ain't no excuse for the local people not to be paying attention. And as much as we announce majority of these places, you'd be amazed at how many people we don't know is telling people about us. You know, I get people telling me that Juicy Little tells everybody about Altadena Talks.
Yeah, but
So-
again, remember how many people were in Altadena, right? So we got a small percentage, even if everybody we knew was on. That's still
Yeah, but we know people in our 40s and 50s. She's in her 30s, and she's bringing that younger generation to check things out.
Thanks, Marcus. I'm checking it right now. Oh, in fact, we do have. So Marcus suggested. I'm sorry, I'm switching subject. Marcus suggested that we actually have some gear, some Altadena Talks gear, and that might be rather helpful. So.
Yeah, we're going to launch our actual full-on gear on August 1st. We experienced some technical difficulties with the manufacturing of it, but what we're going to do is we're going to order some of the gear ourselves, and then we're going to do a fashion show. I'm going to be having the sport jacket with the bow tie and the stogie brim with the gazelles and the pinky ring. Pinky.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
We don't have none of that. I'm just saying.
Now, good point, Marcus. We did have it on our website, but like you said, we're having some issues.
Well, we just added about 30 more pieces, so you're going to get to see a whole variety of stuff. I'm hoping to have some stuff where I can start wearing it to some of these events because we do so much that we don't have time to even take care of ourselves.
No. We definitely need to. Like when we did the Ashes to Anthems, shout out to Bree for making those
for coming through in the clutch. And, now that her birthday is over, she can focus on getting our other stuff done.
That's right.
I give people leeway.
It's all good. We should. Grace. Got to give people grace. But yeah, that was I was pleasantly surprised by the event on Saturday, and it was well attended. I saw some family, saw some friends I hadn't seen in a while, got to meet some of the people that have been doing some things. I didn't get a chance to talk to the Colonel because every time I was going to go, somebody would come up to the booth and start chopping it up, which was good. I'm sorry, Marcus. He was suggesting that when we do have the gear, that we have a QR code available for folks to scan to get access to it quickly.
I'll actually show you what it looks like.
I think that'll be.
So we don't have much, but if you go to, and you can't order it yet, so don't try.
So don't show them yet.
No, I want to show them so they know where to go August 1st. I don't want them to just all bombard the site. I'm gonna show them now.
You're gonna get people all excited, and then they're gonna get frustrated.
Well, they actually can't order it, but it ain't gonna get shipped to them until after August 1st. So that's about it. But if you go to our website, which is so beautiful, look at it, it's so nice. We paid thousands of dollars to have this done. That's an absolute lie. But if you go to the section that says fundraisers, then you will see where we've put some things up here. So you can see the hats, the sweatshirts, and the mugs.
You could tell when we started this, it was cold. because we got
exactly.
back in January.
Now we got to put the shorts out and everything, but
yeah,
this is what it looks like. Get that nice embroidery with the foundation, and then if you go to the back,
and we're gonna get regular just Altadena talk stuff too.
Because this is our foundation fundraiser. So, you don't have to buy this right now. I would say focus on this sweatshirt in September. But yeah, that's where we're at. And we're going to be putting more stuff up here soon. So just wanted to keep you guys updated on that. And that's pretty much it.
Word.
Oh, there's the screen. It's doing that thing again. There we go.
Nah, you look cool.
Nah, it was blurry at first. All right, well, that is just about it.
That's all I got.
Just remember, we got a fun-filled show tomorrow. Jamal's filling in for Tony Talks to interview Drizana Hoyer Real Estate, and Ravon will be on, what day is that?
It's Wednesday.
Yeah,
I got a screenshot.
Okay, so I actually will be, so he'll be on Wednesday to talk about, I think it's the nonprofit.
He has a nonprofit. He's also a real estate and mortgage professional, but it's going to be a twist. It's going to be a different conversation than what we have with Drizana. But it's going to be, another day of good information that everybody could utilize, and hopefully we share the info so that there's less and less people who are unaware.
Right. So those shows, you should really share, tell your friends, tell a few people, and let them know that we sent you. Like, who sent you? Who sent you to watch Altadena Talks podcast? So, by the way, just to tell you guys, every time there's a grant or something on here, do you know what I'm doing in the background? I'm applying for it. Yeah. While he's announcing it, which I think you should do too.
Everybody should.
Don't get mad when it starts coming through. We try to give you the game. Y'all don't want to listen. Y'all just want to settle with your $770 from.
Here's the game.
Yeah, there it is.
Giving
it to you. Come join the fun now with me and all the gang. This camera is 4K, so it focuses on whatever's closer.
Yep. Well, I'm going to say, I hope everybody has a fabulous rest of your Monday. Obviously a good week, but, we'll see you here tomorrow for sure. Yes, you will. You're never going to see somebody. Even if you just see this. That's 3 somebodies. How about that? Well, we've gone long enough. We've taken up your time long enough. Let me go over here and see if there's anybody new that came on Instagram. No. How about Facebook? No. How about our other Instagram? No. So, no more announcements to be made. Well, actually, there's one. I'm going to go to. And that one would be our professional dashboard. I'm not going to show it right now, but this is how we find out how many people have been watching the show. So this month, the last 28 days from June 16th to June 13th, actually, because I know y'all don't believe fat meat greasy. I understand. The people who tune in believe.
It's the proof is in the pudding. And we got lots of pudding for you, pudding.
Come on, pudding.
Come on, pudding. Here we go. So I make this full screen and make it a little bigger. Viewing. Wait. Wrong tab. Okay. How did I get there? Let's make this a little bigger so you can see it. But this month, for the last 28 days from June 16th to June 13th, just on my page alone. We're not counting Jamal's or Altadena Talks or Tony's or the YouTube or the Instagrams. 54,000 views from June 16th to July 13th. Now, we take you all the way back to the beginning of this, which happened on July 7th and went all the way to custom, man, not that. It's a custom. Sometimes these, so what's today? What is today? 14th?
14th, yeah, Monday the 14th.
Okay, so since January, we've had 488,000 views. We had 100,008 on January 7th. That's from me going live in the morning and me going live at the donation stations that night. So I was proud to see that 400 people came down and took care of their needs because nobody knew where to go or what to do. And even though I lost everything, I started calling around to find out where things were so I could tell people, you know, because that's what I like to do. I like to help people. So this is where we're at. Let's say for today, we got just today is 395 views. So that's 400 people that have been watching the show. So,
and that's live.
And we don't earn anything. You see that? No monies.
Yeah, more people usually watch the recordings. A lot of people are at work. Mm-hmm. We have a nice following of folks that watch it later on in the day.
Yeah, so we just like to let you see what's going on so that you can be aware of that people are watching. And that's that. So just want to let you guys know about that. We always like to talk about that because we're embarking on a media expansion project, which is going to allow us to be on 30 different channels, including Apple TV, Amazon Prime, Roku, Tubi, all of these places. We're going to have our own network of this. So we'll be able to actually allow other podcasts and other events to go live from it as well. So this money that we received in a grant is just going to really expand the reach so that we can help people. Just letting you know. So you won't have to be saying, well, what y'all doing with y'all money? We got strict stipulations not to give you any of it. No.
I don't think anybody has any questions about what we're doing with our money if they watch the show, because they would have heard what happened today, but then all the other times that we mentioned it, right? So tune in.
I don't like
share
to be one of those bragger dudes that is like, I did this for you and I did that, but I was it today.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was just irritating to say the least.
All right, it's getting time for food. What we eating?
You ain't lying. I don't know, man, but I had this I got a video. I'll show it tomorrow. But I had some. Oh my God! I found this. What do you call it?
I don't know.
Mediterranean spot up here.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God! It was so good.
Okay.
I was just like, I'm going to show this video. Somebody calling right now. I can't answer because I'm on the podcast. But let me go to WhatsApp and send that over to the group. It was so good, so good, so good. All right, where is it? Oh, I was filming.
Yeah, if y'all are watching, you know why that's up there.
Right. Just waiting for it to go over to the thing. I got to show y'all this. This is like, so, you know, I used to do foodie photography and help restaurants out with their marketing and stuff. I mean, I still do it, but I usually like to do local stuff. And so with Altadena burning out everything and kind of put a damper on things, but still, I'm going to show you this video, and the place was so delicious.
You can make me want to drive out to Santa Clarita, man. But I'm not.
Yeah,
You're gonna make me want to, but I'm not.
It was so good.
You got plenty.
Let me see if I can share this screen.
But when I do come out there, I want you to take me up there.
Oh, dude. All right, hold on. Let me share the screen over here. This will be the last thing we do because we don't want to keep y'all because we don't eat before the show. No, it is. We don't want to keep you. We don't want to keep us from starving to death. So, okay, share screen. So this one, I'm just going to share the actual screen or window. Where's the window? Let me know if you can hear this. Can you hear that?
Nope.
You can't hear nothing?
Mm-mm. No, sir.
I ain't doing it that way. Doing it that way.
You want me to try?
Well, no, it's on WhatsApp, and I'm going to do entire screen.
I can maybe just share the video.
That's right. Can you hear it now? Did you hear that?
Nope.
You don't hear none of that?
Nadia Gomanich.
All right. Well, then you share it.
Let me see if this will work. It may or may not work.
I didn't download it this time. I thought it would take you long.
All right, y'all. I just came to this spot called Hummus Republic. You get to choose your 3 items, and it comes in a big old bowl. So I'm gonna take you down the road so you can see how they work.
This place is very clean.
So you got your first choices right here. You got rice or couscous or warm chickpeas, and you got your lettuce. And then you got your different dips right here. And they all look nice and tasty.
They got that garlic dip. That's what I like.
And then you got your proteins right here. You got a choice of steak, chicken, falafel, vegan beef, and mushroom. Then you get the goodies, the olives, and beets, and tomatoes. I got everything right here except for the lemon and dill cabbage. I got everything. And the sauces are out of this world. So you guys need to check this spot out.
It's really tasty.
It's in Santa Clarita.
Yeah.
So
it's only $15.
You are not
nice.
going to be able to
and
enjoy this.
Too.
Oh,
this guy right here will take care of all your needs.
Yeah,
he's busy at work right now. And yes,
looking like Bruno Mars.
This is the spot. Oh, and they got the ginger and turmeric drink.
I got 3 refills of that.
I already have right there. So it's called Hummus Republic, baby. Check it out.
Yeah, I like to bring you some good tastiness.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
It was good, but they give you so much, dude. You'll be eating on it all day. So, you could get a wrap that would actually be better. Probably would, make it so that. Man, I hate this camera. So, I'm exploring these food spots out here. I have been filming a few of them, but I don't really post it because I ain't trying to promote Santa Clarita. That's not my hometown, so I ain't really talking to you about nothing out here. But they do have this really bomb pizza spot called Vincenzo's. Oh,
hey, you never know. There might be some more folks who are displaced and out in that area.
True. Well, when I lived down here back in 2004, I used to eat at that pizza joint all the time because it reminded me of Domenico's. Got the same taste, the same flavor. So I love those family-owned pizza joints because the taste never changes. It just never changes. It's always good.
Just so you know, though, they have a spot in Burbank.
Oh, the Hummus Republic?
Yeah, they have a spot in...
They said they didn't even have Instagram.
Huntington Beach, Garden Grove, Ventura. What was it?
Oh, yeah, Santa Barbara.
Isla
It's
Vista.
called Goleta. Goleta. And Ventura.
Yep.
Goleta.
All right.
Yeah, but they only had a
check
Yelp thing when I talked to him. He said they didn't have Instagram, but I do see that they have a Facebook. So I'll probably put this video on their Facebook page. But yeah, oh, they do got an. Oh, they got What's Up SCV, and they introduced it. Okay,
it's right here on the screen.
their Instagram.
Hummus
Is that the
Republic.
one for
It's Hummus
for
Republic.
Santa Clarita, or is just the?
It's Hummus
Oh.
Republic. Yeah, just their main one in it. When I clicked on
it showed
locations, that's where I saw all those other, those other spots.
Location's also right there in the text right there. California,
Mm-hmm.
New Jersey, Washington, Texas, Arizona.
Yeah, but this tab.
Oh,
yeah,
that one
gives
is
the
the locals.
cities. Yeah. See,
Oh, okay.
more in California. Yeah. All right, now I'm hungry. All right, I'm saying goodbye, y'all. Peace. I might have to hop off and do like B always said.
I didn't even know what happened. Well, we're about to end it, y'all. Thank you all for coming on. One last check on Instagram to see anybody else join, and I don't see any movement. So I think we're good there. So thank you all for showing up, and we appreciate all your efforts in what we do with you and for you. So thank you very much. Peace out. Turn your volume down. Just a fair warning.